Good morning, students. How are you today? I hope all of you are doing well. Welcome to today's English lesson. Today, we are going to learn about expressing intention. Before we begin, I'd like you to think about this question. Have you ever told someone about your plans for the future? Maybe your plans for this weekend, your dream job, or what you want to do after graduation? If you have, then you've already expressed an intention. By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to understand what expressing intention is, recognize common expression, and use them correctly in conversation about future plans, hopes, and goals. So, are you ready to learn? Great! Let's begin.
Hello everyone, my name is Hana Farzani. Before we learn today's topic, let's think about a simple question. Imagine your friends ask you, what are you going to do this weekend? How would you answer? Maybe you would say, I am going to watch a movie, or I am going to visit my grandparents. When we talk about our future plans like this, we are actually expressing our intentions. So today we are going to learn how to express intentions in English correctly and confidently.
Slide 3. What is expression intention? Expression intention is used to tell other people about and 1 plans and 2 goals and 3 hopes and 4 future action. In simple words, expressing intention help us communicate what we want or plan to do in the future.
Okay, now, why is expressing intention important? In daily life, we often talk about our future plans, goals, and dreams. For example, we may want to tell our friends about our weekend plans, study goals, or future careers. By learning expressions of intention, we can communicate these ideas more clearly in English. For example, we can say, I am going to join the English club to talk about a plan, or I would like to become a teacher to talk about a future goal. So, expressing intentions help us to share our thoughts about the future and understand other people's plans as well.
And slide 5. Common experience. Experience intention. I would like to, I plan to, I hope to. Asking about intention. What are you going to do this weekend? What would you like to do in the future? What are your future plans? Thank you.
Now, let's look at some examples of how we use be going to and would like to in daily life. We use be going to talk about plans such as I am going to join the debate competition, or I am going to help my parents this weekend. Meanwhile, we use would like to express dreams or future goals, like I would like to become a teacher and I hope to study abroad someday. Here's a simple comparison. Be going to is used for plans or intentions that have already been decided. For example, I am going to study tonight. On the other hand, would like to is used to express wishes, dreams, or ambitions. For example, I would like to become a doctor. So, remember, be going to is for plans, while would like to is for hopes and goals.
Now, let's read the dialogue together. Person A asks, what are you going to do after school today? Person B answered, I'm going to attend an English course. Here, person B uses be going to because it is already planned. Then, person A asks, what would you like to achieve this year? Person B replies, I would like to improve my speaking skills. This time, would like to is used because improving speaking skills is a goal. So, this dialogue helps us understand the different uses of this expression. Next, before we practice speaking, here are some useful tips. First, speak clearly so your listener can understand you. Second, use complete sentences. Third, be confident. Don't be afraid of making mistakes because making mistakes is part of learning. Fourth, listen carefully when someone else is speaking. And finally, always respond politely. If you follow these tips, your speaking skills will continue to improve.
Think about your answer to this question. The first, what are you going to do this weekend? 2. What would you like to achieve this year? 3. What is your dream job? 4. What are your plans after graduation?
Excellent work, everyone! Before we end today's lesson, let's review what we have learned. Today, we learned what expressing intention is, why it is important, common expression of intention, the difference between be going to and would like to, and how to use these expressions to talk about our future plans, hopes, dreams, and goals. I hope today's lesson helps you become more confident in speaking English. Thank you for your attention. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and see you in the next lesson. Goodbye!